Hi friends, welcome back to my new video. Today we are going to discuss about diesel power plant. Basically this diesel power plant will be used for generating an electricity. What we observe in shops etc. that generator is nothing but diesel power plant. Okay, so in the diesel power plant, as the name indicates, the fuel used is a diesel and we are expecting output as an electrical energy. Let us see the various components of the diesel power plant and how it works. Okay, so this is the diesel engine which is used in the diesel power plant here. This is the major component or main component of the system. Next major component is the generator. So this is diesel engine and generator. We know that what is the engine. Engine is a device which will give you mechanical energy as output. For the engine we have to give fuel like petrol or diesel as input. Here we are using as a diesel engine, so diesel will be given as an input, and we are expecting mechanical energy output from this. So mechanical energy means rotary mechanical energy will be available at this particular shaft. This mechanical energy will be given to the generator. So what is generator? Generator is a device which will take mechanical energy as the input and gives output as a electrical energy. From the total system or total objective of this particular system is called as this one, that is electrical energy. So we are expecting electrical energy out of this. So here the diesel engine will generate mechanical energy. That energy is given to the generator and generator will generate electrical energy. So for running this diesel engine there are various other components, like if you see here, this is the first line, that is what called as fuel line. So this is fuel line. Then next line is the air line. This is air line. This particular system is nothing but lubrication system. So this is a fuel system. If you check, this has a fuel system, this has an air system, and this is the lubrication system. This is lubrication or lubricant coolant system. Okay, so these are major other four components which are required for proper working of this diesel engine. So if you want diesel engine to be working in efficient way, we have to attach these other systems to this one, which will give you mechanical energy and ultimately we can generate the electrical energy. Now let us see one by one what are these systems. Let's focus on the what is the fuel system. So in the fuel system, if you see number of components here, this is the fuel tank, this is fuel tank, then this is a fuel filter, this is fuel pump, and ultimately pipeline goes to the engine. Okay, so what's function of fuel tank? Fuel tank stores the fuel here. Then fuel filter, as we know, the fuel filter removes the dust. Pump sucks the fuel from this and it supplies fuel to the engine. So fuel will be stored here in this particular tank. That fuel will be sucked through the filter by removing dust and dirt particle, and that fuel with required pressure will be supplied to the engine at this particular pipeline. Okay, so this is line which supplies the fuel, and that is nothing but diesel. If you check for other line, that is the air line. In the air line, what are the components? That's a compressor filter. Okay, so what compressor does? Compressor takes the air from atmosphere and gives a pressurized air, and that pressurized air passes through the filter to remove dust present in the air, and ultimately air enters into the system. So we have seen from the top there is a fuel system and another is nothing but air system. So this fuel and air goes inside the engine, they will mix with each other, they burn it and generate the heat, and ultimately this heat energy get converted into mechanical energy which is available at the outlet. Okay, so for better understanding of this, how this diesel engine works, you can go through our another video where I have explained you how the engine works, 4-stroke engine or 2-stroke engine. In this particular video you have to remember that the diesel engine will generate mechanical energy by taking fuel as input and air as input. Okay, now this is third system, that is lubricating oil system or lubrication system. In this particular system we are going to supply the required lubricant to the diesel engine. If diesel engine size is very big, at that time we require separate lubrication system. If diesel engine size is smaller, whatever we observe in the shops etc., there the diesel engine or generator size is very small, there we are not having a separate lubricating system. But when the engine size is very big like buildings, at that time we have to maintain separate lubricating oil system. So what are the components in lubricating oil system? Let's say this is lubricating oil tank, then this is lubricating pump, then filter. Okay, these are major three components. Lubricating oil tank is used for storing the oil there. This lubricating pump will suck the oil from this one and it will pass through the filter and it will enter into the engine systems. Okay, so this will remove the foreign particle which are present there. This will go inside in the engine and it will occupy in the various places where we are having relative motion, like piston and cylinder. There is a relative motion, there is a camshaft, there is a crankshaft, etc. These are a component where the friction will be available. In order to reduce that particular friction, we are using lubricating oil. So lubricating oil will go inside, and as I told you, the heat is generated by using this diesel and air. So because of that heat, this lubricating oil will get heated, and when this will get heated, it loses its property or it changes its property. When the property changes, then lubrication given by that particular oil is not a proper one or not required one. So at that time we required lubrication coolant system. What is lubrication coolant system? From this particular pipeline, the lubricant is taken outside. Here there is once again a filter which will remove the dirt particle, and here there is oil cooler. So what this oil cooler will do? Oil cooler will cool the oil to the normal temperature, and that cold oil once again given to the lubricating oil tank. So this is the cooling system by using which we are going to cool the lubricating oil. Okay, so how it get cooled? Here we are having a cooling tower kind of the device which supplies the coolant for the oil lubricants. So here, if lubricating oil is at high temperature, let's say 200 degrees Celsius, for cooling of that 200 degrees Celsius oil, we require some cooling media. Generally water will be used as a cooling media, and that water can be supplied from this particular pipeline. So here the oil will come, water will go here, water temperature will be less, lubricating oil temperature will be more, so heat exchange will occur from oil to the water, and that's why oil temperature will drop and water temperature will increase. That increase the water temperature, it will go to the water cooler system. So this is water cooler system where the water will be get cooled, and that cooled water will go inside. So from this the cold water will be entering, and from this hot water will be coming outside. So this is cycle, that in oil cooler water will get heated, oil will be get cooled, and that heated water will be get cooled in the water cooler. So these are various systems by using which the diesel engine will be working properly, and it will give you mechanical energy as an output. This mechanical energy will be taken by generator and it will generate an electrical energy. This electrical energy will be available at the outlet. You will see one more component here, that's what exhaust line. So whatever the exhaust gas is generated because of burning of diesel, that exhaust gases will be taken out and it will left to the atmosphere. So in between we are used the silencer in order to reduce the noise which is generated by the engine. Okay, so this is all about working of diesel power plant. Thank you very much for listening.